G'day YouTube. It's been quite a while since I've posted a video. A lot going on in personal life. Getting a little bloke ready for school. Apologise for the trains, haven't heard one all week. And then I decide to record and he decides to go through blowing the whistle. Yeah, I'll do the wrap up when I get home. But this is the lovely shores of Penguin in Tasmania. Yeah, caught the ferry down, as you'll see at the start of this video. Didn't find much here. There was a lot of cement, like bits of broken concrete with Rio in it. Found quite a bit of that. The readings were usually all over the place, and it was sort of, you know, the size of the palm of your hand. Anyway, yeah, I'll go on to the wrap up after this. I'm sorry for there's no live digs. The GoPro was not playing too nice. I've got it set up actually on my detector with a battery pack. So this is basically the setup I've been using. I've got one of those underwater GoPro attachments you run a cord from. There goes my friend with the train. Yeah, so basically that'll record underwater, and I just connect it to one of those USB power pack things. It gives me a lot of recording when you don't have technical difficulties. I'm not sure what the go is, but I'll sort that out. But yeah, so basically that's a CTX 3030. It's a brilliant machine, I love it. Bit on the heavy side, but you know, I guess it comes with that. And the built-in GPS I'm finding really handy, so I wasn't going over old ground, because when I started, the water was out behind those rocks. As you can see, the tides come right in. So anyway, I'll do the wrap up at the end when I get home, or when I get back to where I'm staying. I won't upload this till I actually get home to Melbourne. Yeah, so I want to do a couple more videos around Tasmania if I can. All depends on time situation. But this is beautiful country here. And I'd like to say thank you to that bloke just down there, right at the end of this. He saw me recording and he actually stopped just out of frame. So I thanked him as he walked past. Other thing to note here, I found one of the, you know, where they paint rocks, the Tas Rocks group on Facebook. They paint rocks and put them out, hide them all over the place, and they've got a note on the underside with the Facebook thing, a note for their Facebook group and the postcode of where it was made. So the one I found yesterday was from Burnie in Tasmania, which is, I don't know, 20 minutes from here, not that far, across the top of Tasmania. But yeah, so basically that's a wrap. I'm about to head home because it's, you know, it's dark, but it's not cold or anything, but we have had a spot of rain. Anyway, that's enough waffle from me. Take care, guys, and I'll see you on the next. Okay, so here's the wrap up from the Penguin detecting. 21 k's I walked. Not a heck of a lot there, other than those smashed up bits. There must have been concrete pipe or something initially. They're about the size of your hand and they had Rio in them. So they were setting the detector off. I didn't pick up any of those because there were that many of them. Okay, so here's the things that we did find. The 2 bottle tops. This marble was a surface find. Scratch the... not exactly sure what this is. If you've got any idea, please leave a comment below. I'm thinking it might have been like a railway nail type thing at one stage, but you know, that was probably 50 years before it ended up in the ocean and looking like this. 20-cent piece from 1982. Nothing particularly special about that one. It's a bit of an aluminium can, or what's left of it. Yeah, it's so worn out, there's no sharp edges on it anymore. I'm assuming this is a bit of copper, or it was. Yeah, it's green. It's still got that copper colour right on the very edges. Yeah, don't know what it was. Might have been a coin at one stage, but it's not a coin anymore. And last but not least, this little piece of aluminium. Not sure what it was originally, but as you can see, like the tide and the sand have taken their toll on it. It's very smooth. A little bit of weight to it, but sort of nothing more than the 20-cent piece, probably even less than that. So that's the wrap up from Penguin. Yeah, I'll be sure to upload from Boat Harbour Beach shortly. Okay, catch up. Last video from Tasmania. Catching the bus home tomorrow. Not the bus, the boat. Yeah, hopefully have some luck here. I won't be live recording because I haven't got much space left on my phone. But basically the water was in a lot further when I was here earlier today. Anyway, I'll see you in the wrap up, or in case I find anything interesting. Okay, later. Okay, so here's the wrap up from Boat Harbour Beach. As you can see, this one was clearly a more popular beach. You might also notice that the sand in this one, it's almost like talcum powder at this beach. It's such a beautiful beach, but yeah, still have the grubs there that are leaving all this rubbish behind. So anyway, I'll go through the wrap up. These two, what's left of a dummy and Coca-Cola lid, surface finds. Nothing special there at all. Part of a zip, a nail without the sharp point on it, but that still would have done some damage to someone's foot. Not exactly sure what this one is. Don't know whether it's underwire from, you know, a bra or something like that. Yeah, I mean, it's been broken and that, but it is metal. It rang up on the detector. We'll go through the bottle tops. Not sure. This one seems like Coronas are pretty popular on the beach. The winemakers, Jack Daniels, cut and dry. Yeah, so still a lot of stuff making its way onto the beach. Got this fishing weight, sinker as we call them here. Not much to it, but very usable. So it's not a bad little piece. Completely mangled ring pull. An older style ring pull. A relatively new ring pull. Can't get away from those at all. Now these things are really becoming the scourge of the beach. We have them on a lot of the pop top juices and things like that here. They ring up, make a really grunty sort of noise on the CTX, but usually they're pretty close to the surface, and you know, you don't spend that much time digging them, but there are lots there. So a few of those there. Some bobby pins. Yeah, one looks newer than the other. Nothing special there. More rubbish. Bit of foil from a, you know, maybe chewing gum or something like that. Tent pegs. Getting quite a few of these now. They seem to ring up all over the place, and the depth on the CTX shows them all over. And I also noticed that when I tended to scoop, that I was usually pushing them down further, because the angle they lay and the sand being so fine like it is, they just went down deeper and deeper. I ended up using the pinpointer to find most of these. But a funny story is, there was a little girl on the beach. She asked me, you know, had I found much money, and I said, oh, you know, found less than $1. And she's like, oh, but I said, I have found some 10 pegs. And she goes, well, you can sell those, you make a few bucks. So yeah, a little budding entrepreneur there, which was pretty cool. This metal button, which was pretty cool. Yeah, don't know what it's off, but yeah, it's got a little bit of weight to it. And then of course we have 50-cent piece, 5-cent piece, a 20-cent piece. So the years on them, 2002 on the 50 cents, 2004 on the 5 cents, and 2009 on the 20-cent piece, which is looking a little worse for wear. Yeah, so that's the wrap up for the Boat Harbour Beach Detect. Interesting story there. I had a lady come up to me while I was detecting, and she said to me she'd been watching me for a little while, and she noticed that I was picking up, you know, all kinds of things left, right and centre. And she said, oh, couldn't it all been treasure, could it? And I said, oh no, it's picking up ring pulls and bits of metal and stuff like that. People cut their feet and bits of rubbish on the beach. And she was like, oh wow, so you guys aren't just looking for treasure, you're actually cleaning the beaches as you go. I said, yep, that's pretty much what we do as part of the hobby, a little bit of community service. And she said, well, from now on I'm going to start leaving coins at the beach for you guys to find. So you know, it doesn't hurt to get things, get the word out in the community. And you know, even if they show a few 20-cent pieces and things like that in the sand, it's something a little bit of treasure for anyone to find. Anyway, so that's an interesting piece. I'll also I got my prospecting license when I got back to Melbourne. So that was sent in the mail, so I didn't actually have it on me while I was there, but I did have the receipt. Yeah, so that pretty much wraps up the Tassie detecting holiday and the 2 times I went to the beach. The maps are at the start of the video, so if you want to see the locations. I'd probably do Boat Harbour before Penguin again, just because there was more traffic there. Beautiful beach, but I dare say it would be really crowded once summer is in full swing. Yeah, when I went it was later at night, so yeah, there weren't many people left. Okay, so that's the wrap up. Hope you've enjoyed the video. If you subscribe, give it a thumbs up. Otherwise, you know, just give us some feedback below. Otherwise, have a good day. Okay, bye.